It's too early!
No, it's not. Get the fuck up, Les. Freddy Escabesh, you need to pick up your retainer because you dropped it on the field.
Was it labeled with his name?
I know. What his teeth look like.
They have his dental records.
Please don't talk back to me while I'm doing the morning announcements.
You paused for commentary.
I can't hear you. And finally, campers, remember, we're having a special surprise for everyone at camp tomorrow. So you better be on your best behavior. No pantsing, no throwing whipped cream at each other, and no causing drama. Because I'm here to make friends, and I'm not here to win. That was your morning announcements. Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Sorry, Eric, just to make sure I have it written down. It was no pantsing, no whipped cream,
no throwing whipped cream,
and no drama.
No drama, because you're here to make friends. You're not here to win.
Yep.
Okay.
He's really the best in the game.
What if I am here to win?
I think doing your job for camp is winning. And so he doesn't say it, and we don't say it to the campers, but winning is doing your job and coming back to work another summer at camp. People talk about retirement, and I'm like, why? Why would you do that if you had a job where you could work at camp until you die?
And then you die at camp, and you get buried at camp.
Yes, Les! High five.
Maybe that's the bones that make up Steven, or people who died at camp of old age.
Dark Phoebe, I love it.
Do you think he was a bad camper and they threw his body over the wall instead of letting him be buried in consecrated grounds at camp? I don't think anyone's ever died at camp. I want to be the first. And so I have to find out if Steven did.
You don't think anyone's died at camp, ever?
You don't think anyone's died at Camp Die?
I feel like we literally almost died, Carrie-Ann. You don't think anyone's died at camp?
Phoebe, I came the closest. I'm still not the first. Okay?
Okay.
I can't stop short of my goal. I'm here to win.
Which is to die at camp?
Yeah.
Of old age?
When I'm 100. Yeah.
Carrie-Ann, can you pass the chocolate chips?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Let's throw them over to your top bunk.
I don't know where we are.
I don't know where are we.
There's no reason for you to have snacks in the cabins when I'll give you food whenever you want.
That's true. Springer did say that they would give us whatever snacks we want so long as we gave them enough time.
I'm here on my morning run. Don't mind me.
Have fun, Springer.
See you later.
I love that Springer keeps their body fit and, sticks to a routine every morning. It's really beautiful and smart and healthy.
I mean, they gotta.
Yeah.
When you
All
eat
those
that many
waffles.
waffles, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to come back and remind you not to describe my body. See you later.
I'm not, Springer. We're just saying that you're nice and healthy, and we appreciate that. And healthy comes in many forms.
Exactly. I said fit. I didn't say a body type. Fit can be any kind of body type.
Yeah.
Good. Just wanted to make sure we're having meatloaf paninis for lunch.
Ooh.
We love you, Springer.
I love all of you like you are my own children. No throwing whipped cream in the cafetorium.
Okay.
Carrie-Ann just pats Phoebe's knee one more time. Pat, 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 pat.
Yeah.
I love that Springer's just jogging in place while just saying this shit.
In my head, there's a track that goes around the field, and you can cut off at any time to go to the various parts of camp.
Sure.
And Springer ran towards the cabin, and then ran away, and then came back, and then ran back
They're
to
just
the
lapping
to the
themselves,
track.
yeah.
Love that.
Hey, Brandon, can you do some sound design to interpret that?
Yeah, I totally can.
Oh, I don't know if you're able to do that. If you've
Just
ever done
build
anything
me a
like that before.
spatial palace.
Yeah, can you build me a mind palace in the podcast?
This got really aggressive real fast.
Leave your sound designer alone, guys.
So I'm in my mind palace, and I walk forward, and Springer's there, and then I take a right, and I pick up a sneaker, and it makes me remember that Mississippi is spelled like this.
MISSISSIPPI. Sneakers. Now you'll never forget.
No, it's right there in my mind palace next to Springer, and you sound designed it, so it's perfect. Okay, let's talk about where the characters are at after the last session.
Why, Eric? What happened? Anything eventful?
Nothing eventful.
Nothing happened. It was a chill session.
It was
Chill
chill.
2 sessions, honestly.
I was kind of bored, TBH, but
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Les, I think you're fine. You're good.
I mean, in health and vitality, but I think Les is a little bit shook still.
Right. Oh, strictly game mechanically speaking, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of us are emotionally unstable.
For sure.
We're
For sure.
teens.
And then Phoebe, you start with 1 harm.
Yes.
Because you only had a certain amount of time in the nurse's office, and you healed Carrie-Ann's health
I did.
thing before, and now Carrie-Ann has a cool tattoo of your hand.
Sick.
It's dope.
And then Carrie-Ann, you level up, right?
I did, yeah. And I
right.
decided for the first time to take a move from another playbook.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So this is from the Wronged playbook, and it is called What Doesn't Kill Me. And
Makes me
anytime,
stronger. Stand
That's right.
a little taller.
doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone.
This is my fight song. Take back my life song.
Exactly right. And so that means that when I take harm in a fight, I get +1 forward until the fight's over.
Ooh, that's fun.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. We got a copyright strike. We got to quit the podcast.
Oh, okay. Our bad. Yeah, it's almost like Amanda and I went through some really fucked up emotional things in the last fight that we went through, and we're like, how can we make this better?
That's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. I love that. That's great.
That's cool. Yeah, I love that.
Right
Cool.
on.
All right. As the three of you are eating chocolate chips in your cabin, you hear.
And Springer arrives.
And there seems to be like the bone shattering, deep rumble horn of a truck carrying a trailer. Sometimes there's trucks that come in that bring Springer supplies or are dropping off some sort of new furniture or, I don't know, fun equipment. I guess the last time you saw this was for the loop-de-loop slide, and since it was from that janky water park, it was unshackled in the bed of some guy's pickup truck.
Just
Yeah.
jumbling around.
There are nuts and bolts all over I-90, and
This is jimbling and jumbling.
It's missing a panel because of that, but we just say that's part of it. You just have to, like, if you get the momentum, you still make it from one to the other, you know?
Who put at the top?
It's not the top of the loop-de-loop. Yeah, the gravity. It's because of gravity. It's fine. Yeah.
Just imagine a young, like 6-year-old going, whee! Like fucking roller coaster
Away
tycoon.
from the water based on how the loop-de-loop is, too.
Yeah, no one's ever died at Camp Die.
No one's ever died at Camp Die.
It's called centrifugal force. You're going to learn it in physics when you're in high school.
don't worry about it.
High school physics 1. But yeah, so it's not uncommon for a big truck to be pulling into camp.
Oh, hey, do we need like propane or something? What's happening?
Maybe it's the chocolate chip delivery, which would be great.
We've
For
eaten
me?
so many of the chocolate chips. I kind of
yeah.
feel bad for Springer.
Yeah.
So good.
You guys can just keep hanging out eating
What's
snacks.
on the
You don't
truck,
have,
Eric?
You don't have to. No, truly, you don't have to go see the truck.
I want to
I'm
know
just
what's
saying,
on the truck.
You can go out there. I
It
get
was
what-
bone shattering.
Yeah.
Here, I have a question. It says, is it something normally that CITs would go sort of greet
Like
the
help
truck and
unload?
help unload?
Not necessarily. I would say that
Oh, okay,
kids,
then we're just gonna sit here.
the kids do like running up to the truck because they're like, oh my God, civilization. Remember that? Remember the outside?
It's like in The Music Man when it's the Wells Fargo wagon and everyone's like, I'm getting something from the Wells Fargo wagon.
Yeah.
A bunch of 10-year-olds are like, the Wells Fargo wagon is a common. Yeah, absolutely.
you.
So their campers do run out there. I mean, it's up to you if you want to help
Yeah.
take something out of a truck.
Yeah.
Why do the children always run at the moving truck? Let's go.
Yeah, we have to go out and herd them away from the truck.
Sure.
That's why the truck drivers always honk so loudly. So they're like, adult, adult.
That's what it
Help,
means.
help.
Yeah, you guys run over there, and of course there are various kids singing songs from the Music Man in front of the truck.
Springer with a top hat coming on and off.
Yeah, they're just, whoa, get out of the way.
All right, everyone step away from the giant tires so that we don't get run over. Can't enjoy camp if we get run over.
I think this doesn't look like the usual like truck head pulling a trailer. You know what I'm saying? I think that this is actually like a big pickup truck that is pulling a rather large trailer behind it. The trailer's beat up. It has a ton of like divots and ouchies, and it's incredibly dirty in it.
Like a U-Haul trailer kind of thing?
Yeah, it's more of a U-Haul trailer, and also spray painted on the side with decent. It seems like they paid an actual graffiti artist to do this. It says property of the puzzle cleric. Open your mind, find your way through.
Holy shit.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Do you think it's like a maze? Sounds like a maze.
There's only one way to find out. And then Les goes in the back of the truck and let's fucking go, baby.
Do you not know how to weed yet? It says Puzzle Querwick on it.
Okay.
I can weed, even though I'm this many old.
Sir, do you have drugs on you?
No, I'm just 9.
Phoebe looks at this kid and is like, I can read. It's like basically the only thing I do.
Okay, do you want to see a stick I have?
No.
Okay, goodbye. Blop, 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 blop.
I don't like that kid.
That kid's my favorite kid of all time.
The kid runs away swinging a stick twice as tall as him, just swinging it around.
I jinx him so he trips.
Phoebe, roll magic for me.
Got him. 7.
What is it? Remind me what Jinx does.
In this case, it's going to interfere with a monster minion or bystander in what they're trying to do.
Cool. This kid trips and fall. Oh, my stick! Oh, my stick! I broke it!
Oh.
Tater Tot runs over, licks his cheeks. It's okay.
Yeah, Jane leans down from his crutches and say, hey, kid, that just means you're going to be able to find another stick. Thank you, Jane.
Now you have 2 sticks.
Now you have 2 sticks, and you can use them like you're a skier. Swish, swish. Psh, psh. You're going down a mountain. Psh, psh. Can you do it with me? Psh, psh. Psh, psh. Yeah, that's right.
I'm not going to feel bad for this kid.
Oh my god. We're never going to finish this episode, y'all.
That's why we record 2 sessions at a time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. The truck pulling the U-Haul of the puzzle cleric pulls up next to the cafetorium, and hops out kind of like a grizzled older man, maybe in his mid-40s, mid-50s, though you can't really tell because you're too taken aback by everything that's just kind of going on with him. Shoulder length, auburn hair, an eye patch, 5 o'clock shadow, big scar across his face.
Cool.
A duster with the sleeves ripped off that goes all the way down to his knees.
Less cool.
A black tank top underneath, black pants, and black sneakers. He also has sunglasses on his tank top pocket that he doesn't put on, obviously, because he has the eye patch on. But if he could put them on, maybe he'd do that just to complete the whole look. He's also a white man because he's inspired by Kurt Russell. So just like take all of that in as he hops down. The other thing that you notice is that on his left arm, he has kind of like black leather strap wrapped all the way around. It kind of starts from his hand and wraps up his wrist, up his forearm, and up to his bicep. On the end of the black leather strap, there's a 3 black boxes that's affixed by the leather strap. The leather strap like kind of goes through all 3 boxes, and you hold them down as it's wrapped around his arm. That's like kind of held down by the black leather strap and is like tied on his left hand.
So, like 3-dimensional boxes that are physically real, and like how big are they?
Yes, correct. And maybe the size of like 2 matchboxes stacked on top of each other because they're cubes.
Okay.
Almost like a small ring box.
Yes, like small ring box, but it's a cube, and the 3 of them are kind of in a row as attached by the leather strap.
Phoebe's going to walk up to this guy and be like, hello, sir. Are you expected?
I guess in the way anyone is expected. But I have business with the director.
Okay, yeah, it was a yes or no question, but... Okay.
Hi, I'm Carrie. I'm basically her assistant. May I ask who's calling?
You're Phoebe's assistant? Is that a new thing that we've...
No,
the
you mean
director.
the director.
Oh, the
no, I
director.
got you.
Oh, you're Friday's assistant. Yeah.
He said her first name.
Are they like, do you think they dated?
I would love to know.
Let her know that Crudo Anaconda has pulled up.
Fuck you.
What? Yeah, Julia?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you said Crudo Anaconda?
Yeah, spelled the way that it sounds.
Okay, please take a seat. I will be right back.
No problem.
Eric, real quick, before we go any further, can I just use my Occam's broadsword here?
Yeah, for sure.
Can you tell me if this thing is natural or unnatural creature, a weird phenomenon, or a person?
I will tell you that he is a person, but he turns to you and says,
Hey, you like puzzles?
Not when an older man asks me like that.
I'm not, excuse me, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this tall drink of water in front of me.
That's a weird thing to say to a teenage boy, sir.
Hey, I like puzzles. You do?
Les, how tall are you?
I'm 6'1", baby.
Okay. Crudo Anaconda is 6 feet tall, so you do have an inch on him. But he is broad. He is as rectangular of a man as you've ever seen.
So, what puzzles you like? You like Rebuses? You like Rubik's? You like mazes? You like escape rooms? What do you play, soldier?
I like escape rooms, but I call them just rooms because
I also just call them rooms because they're just they're just ways you get in and out. Yeah,
they're just rooms to me. They're just like open doors. You know?
I was just about to say they're just rooms.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Les, are you sick? Do you need to go to the nurse's office? There's something like wrong with your voice.
What? I mean, it's early morning. Maybe I just need a little bit of water, you know.
Are you going through puberty again? You can tell me.
Phoebe, do you do that twice? Is that a thing you do twice?
Les, I don't know. Why would I know that?
They didn't cover second puberty in CIT training.
It's like second breakfast.
Yeah.
Yes, but what about second puberty?
I have to start setting up, but you should stick around and make sure to check out what the Pleasal Cleric's all about.
Fuck yeah. Hey, Crudo.
Hey, no swearing. Not in front of the kids.
Oh, sorry. Heck yeah. Crudo,
Yeah.
do you do close-up magic?
No, I do close-up puzzles.
And he pulls out a piece of paper that has a really intricate maze on it. And then he pulls out a Sharpie that was in like the tank top pocket. And then you just hear and then you look at it and it's perfect.
No! And he didn't even look at it.
No, he was looking at you in the eye the entire time.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
God, I love that.
Where is Where did her assistant go? I need to talk to Friday.
Yeah, Carrie-Ann unfortunately missed this whole exchange because she ran inside and said, Dreadful is a man outside called out Carrie-Ann and he's the U-Haul and everybody is coming in.
Oh, Carrie-Ann, we talked about you talking slower.
You're right,
What's
right.
happening? Is this another chocolate chip delivery? Or is it the whipped cream? Because the kids have been throwing it around so much.
No, that's what
need
we
more
thought it
whipped
was.
cream.
It's a man called Crudo Anaconda. And he's called you by your first name, and I'm not gonna repeat it, even though I really want to. And he's outside, and he asked for you, and I said I was your assistant. I hope that's okay.
Crudo's here. Okay.
You called him by your first name. Have you kissed?
Carrie-Ann, I'm not going to give you my private information.
Was that an outside thought?
That's an inside. That's a private question.
I'm sorry.
An inside
I'm sorry.
thought,
Okay,
yes.
go ahead.
Okay. Back outside, and Carrie-Ann, you could hustle. You could hustle.
I
back
hustled
outside.
behind her. Yeah.
Yeah. As Director Lowe walks out. At this point, Crudo Anaconda is opening up the trailer in the back. And he kind of just like throws open the doors, and then all of the doors of the trailer like drop like it's a set. Like it opens up like a
Chinese food box.
Thank you, like a
Yeah.
Chinese food box. Yeah. And inside, you hear like a whirring of a generator, and you see that an inflatable kind of like bouncy castle starts to inflate.
Whoa.
It starts to open up. It's one of those really intense bouncy castles. You know, those like the ones that like is an obstacle course.
Yeah.
You know, that has like a slide that goes up, and maybe you got to like jump in between some
Pillars.
inflatable pillars or something. And so it's pretty intense. And then there is an area that you have to squeeze yourself in between two inflatable walls, and it seems like you got to go inside.
Be like, let me tell you kids my story. And you're all going to be able to do this tomorrow when the puzzle cleric is fully set up.
We weren't told about any puzzling event.
They did say there was going to be a surprise, though.
Oh.
Is this the surprise?
This is the surprise.
Got it. I hope it is. Otherwise,
Otherwise, it'd be really weird that you just showed up here.
Yeah. one day I was wandering around in the jungles of some country that doesn't exist anymore, and I stumbled upon some ancient ruins, and I saw some pieces that were on the ground, and I realized that if I assembled the pieces, it seemed that there was a head, a torso, and the legs of a silver monkey that I had to assemble together as a shrine. And once I did that, I was spoken to by an eldritch puzzle god of a long-storied civilization that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, so you're a colonizer.
No, that's not. No, that's not. I was willing. It saw me as the chosen one who came upon their shrine that needed to be assembled, and now I go around our country and various other countries trying to bring the good word of puzzles to various kids and see if they're ready to take on the thing that's inside of them to grow from puzzles. It's teen. This is teen.
Director Lowe says, yes, campers, this is our team building activity that we're going to do tomorrow if everyone is really good and stops throwing whipped cream around so much. You're going to do the challenge of the puzzle cleric and build your self-esteem and learn skills. That's what we're doing. But we're going to do it tomorrow once the puzzle cleric is set up.
Hey, Director, why do you keep pausing before you say it?
Because I'm remembering who this is in front of me less.
Right. Got it.
It's the puzzle cleric is setting up, and they will have the challenge. You will do it tomorrow. So everyone go to your activities. There, you should be swimming or doing macrame or learning rugby. Whatever. We do things here at camp. Go.
Phoebe turns to walk away, then turns back, looks this man in the eye, and says, "You're a chosen one? Okay." And walks away.
I don't know what's going on with you, so I do not understand where that's coming from. Are you saying that you understand chosen one things?
Phoebe's already walked away. Just looks over her shoulder, like kind of scoffs.
Director Lowe says, "No, Phoebe, not you, Phoebe. Less Carrie-Ann. Come here. I meant the campers, not you guys. The staff
Okay.
needs to stay.
Okay.
I thought I had to like supervise the macrame, so I was just gonna go.
No,
Yeah.
they're doing that at
Yeah.
the art barn. They have the art barn folks have that on.
I'm on
That's
swimming today. I thought that I might have misread the schedule.
fine. No, it's fine. I didn't realize that the puzzle cleric was coming this early, and I have a special thing that I need the three of you to do.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Really? Are you sure? Because I didn't know how much kids could harm each other with a rugby ball, so I was gonna just double check on that.
Famously non-violent sport rugby.
They're playing Carrie-Ann. We're playing flag rugby today. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How do you have a flag scrum?
You just do, Brandon. You just
Hey,
do.
Brandon. Yes, and how do you do a flag scrum?
I don't know. Maybe you just hold your flags out in a circle and you're just
Oh, here it is. Maybe it's like a banner of flags, like a pennant, of flags that got all tangled up, and you all have to compete to see who can untangle it the fastest.
I love that.
That's
the
pretty
kind
cool.
of sport I would like to play.
That's
Yeah.
fun. That's kind of like a biathlon
Right?
of two very different things. You know how it's like shooting and skiing?
Yeah.
This is like rugby and not untying.
Exactly. I'm just saying, worth a chance, worth a thought.
Tossing and place kicking an oblong ball and getting a knot untangled is the new biathlon.
Listen, which one are you going to use more in your adult life? I'll leave that question with you.
That's true. I do use drop kicking in my life every single day. It's unlike calculus. I drop kick every day.
So, you're gonna be my testers.
No, thank you.
I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah, Phoebe, I think we have to maybe supervise Les as he does this.
What?
I think no, Les. Shh.
Okay.
And I put a hand over his face.
So how tall are you?
I'm
This is going on in the background as you continue to talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Les really wants to have a whole vibe like this guy. And
Why?
I think he might show off. I don't know. I think he might kind of show off too hard, and so maybe we have to just kind of look out for him.
Okay. That, I guess.
Like, I kind of enjoy the personal branding, but I feel like a coat like that would just really get caught up if you have to, like run, from monsters or neighbors, and like defend a kid or something.
It just seems like a lot. Like there's a lot going on. Like he's mixing a lot of like metaphors and also like inspirations.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not like, listen, Carrie-Ann, I'm not here to judge people, but I am judging him a little bit.
Yeah. Also, Director Lowe totally called him by his first name. I think that means they kissed.
Oh my God, they totally kissed.
Right?
So you're saying you got that from Men's Warehouse?
No, you keep saying I got it from Men's Warehouse. I got this on a lone, dusty road out there in the deserts. Outside, it's that part when you're driving from L.A. to Las Vegas, and you think you're gonna die, and your gas is gonna be so low. Well, you'll know when you're older. It's like you should watch the movie Rounders and Boogie Nights.
Do you need someone to do your laundry? Because we have laundry here.
I can do.
It really looks like you need someone to do your laundry.
Yeah, like you got it on the road and then it's still dusty from it.
I need everyone to roll. I know this is a D&D thing, but I need everyone to roll plus sharp for me.
Oh,
Great.
shit. Sorry to say that's a 5.
I rolled an 11.
Oh, wonderful.
I rolled a 6 total.
Okay. Phoebe, you can see that the puzzle cleric makes direct eye contact with Director Lowe and says,
No, I can do my own laundry just fine. I'm good at it.
What is
Oh
that?
my God. They broke up because he doesn't know how to do laundry or he wasn't doing it enough.
Damn.
It seems like he's just an irresponsible adult.
Wow. I mean, I could get that from his whole vibe, but like, wow.
Yeah, but like now we have confirmation.
Okay, so before the rest of the campers can go inside, I'm gonna need some testers to make sure that the challenge of the puzzle cleric is up and operational. Basically, here's what you have to do. I'm gonna be inside with you. At various times, you're just gonna have to get 5 keys off of me.
and you see that he opens up his sleeveless duster, and there are 5 ornate gold keys attached to him with like little chains.
The kids aren't going to have to like grab inside your coat, right? Because I just feel like that's not a good precedent to be setting.
You understand why that sounds weird?
No, for the testers, you're going to have to grab them off of me, but they will have the keys. So you will have to, yes, they will have to grab them off of me. It's a combination of puzzle solving, quickness, and agility, and also strength.
But the keys are all in appropriate places on my body.
No, it's all appropriate. I hold my duster out very far. It's not on my body. It's on the duster.
As long as it's more like flag rugby than it is like pickpocketing, just because we try to teach about like boundaries and like bathing suit areas, and stuff like that.
I need people to stop assuming things about what I do and do not know about bathing suit areas. Yeah, it is exactly like flag rugby. It's like they're actually flags, yes, but they have weight. They're keys. They're cool. Keys. And you will find me. I will appear in various rooms as you go through the challenge of the puzzle cleric, and then eventually you will be able to come out the other side and beat the grand finale.
What do we like get as a prize?
If you say satisfaction, I'm going to be really disappointed.
I think it's friendship and team building. I think it's the reward, right?
Yeah, and then like I don't know, your testers, your staff. How about like which one of you comes out first gets $50?
$50. $50.
That's a lot of money.
You have $50.
Okay. Wow.
You're rich.
Puzzling pay
That's
that
like
well?
$100.
That's like
That's like
$200.
$1,000. Yeah.
Oh, fine. You drive a hard bargain. How about $60?
Holy.
What? That's like $120.
That's like 3 20s or a 50 and a 10 instead of just a 50.
That's a lot
Where
of
do you even
money.
spend a 50? Who even takes a 50?
Do you know how many chocolate chips you could buy with that? Because I don't. Can you tell me?
Are we talking about bags of chocolate chips, or do you want it like an individual count
Thousands
of
of discrete chips, I bet.
Either is fine.
Like in a bag of mini chips that costs like $4, and you get like at least 400 chips.
Do you want me to give you chocolate chips instead?
No.
Okay,
I want to be able
$60.
to buy my chocolate chips.
Sure.
Okay.
What is up with us and chocolate chips this episode? I don't know what's happening.
Whipped cream and chocolate chips. That's the only currency that exists.
Oh,
at
I'm
camp.
sorry. Is this taking place on a Sunday?
Hey, Julia, great job. Good job, Julia. Good job.
Oh boy.
Can I have some party points?
Yeah, Julia, you get 10 party points.
Can I
You
get a joke in, please?
Yeah, Julia gets 1 joking.
Yay.
To acknowledge that you made a joke so good we had to stop.
Yeah.
Good job. Hey, it's Amanda. I'm here wearing loose overalls and a sweatshirt. And I got to tell you, this is the kind of outfit that I would have balked against when I was in kindergarten and elementary school. But good God, do I love it now. This is the premonition of fall. This is the mid-roll. Welcome. You made it. First and foremost, thank you to our newest patrons, Tyler and Jeremy. The party never stops over in our patron-only Discord, where we are releasing such incredible things as our every other week patron-exclusive video podcast party planning. We went through famous groups of 4 recently and said which of each we are. Things like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Scooby-Doo gang. We didn't do Scooby-Doo himself. The Elements, Suits of Cards. It was so much fun. Oh, the seasons. Things got a little contentious, but also some of them we all just knew right off the bat. It was really, really fun, and it's available to all patrons. Join today at patreon.com/jointhepartypod. With fall in the air and the night skies kind of beckoning to you, isn't it a great day to check out Exolore? This is all about what life is like on a planet different from our own and how writers create our favorite fictional worlds. Dr. Moya McTeer explores why fictional worlds are the way they are and how we get inspired to make them. You will learn and laugh and gain an appreciation for how special our planet really is. So search for Exolore, like the word explore, but it's got an O instead of a P, in your podcast app, or go to exolorepod.com. We are sponsored this week by Backblaze. And seriously, every Monday morning, I come to the office a little bit earlier than I have to, and I plug in my external hard drive, and I go to my Backblaze, and I watch the happy little icon as my Backblaze updates and make sure that not just my computer, but my external backup hard drive is backed up to the cloud. Oh my God, there is no better feeling than knowing that my data is safe and on the cloud. And if I need something that's like on my external hard drive and I forgot to send it to myself or to print it, I can just go to Backblaze or use the very convenient Backblaze app and download any of my files from anywhere. Seriously, it is so affordable. It is so worthwhile. Trust me, if anything were to happen to your device, you gotta make sure that all your stuff is backed up securely to the cloud. Get a free fully featured, no credit card required trial at backblaze.com/JTP. That's backblaze.com/JTP for a free, fully featured trial of Backblaze. Back up your stuff, please. And finally, now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. Therapy can be a really useful tool when there are problems in your life that you're not really sure how to solve. Maybe it's that, like Carrie-Ann, you call the director of your camp mom. Maybe, I don't know, you are like encountering something weird and bizarre and your instinct is not to sort of ask questions or get help, but just to double down and try to like tackle it on your own. Wow, my D&D characters are really embarrassing. Just very clear examples of things I'm struggling with in my private life. Okay, so if there is something weighing heavily on your mind, therapy can be a really incredible tool to help you learn to kind of strengthen those muscles and learn those skills and solve those problems on your own. When you want to be a better problem solver, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/jointheparty today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/jointheparty. My therapist, Amanda, and I will be cheering you on. And now let's get back to the show.
God, this podcast. This is a great podcast. And director Lowey says, yeah, okay, sure. The puzzle cleric will give whoever wins $60. Fine. All right. Carrie-Ann, can I just talk to you for a second?
Always.
Okay.
Sorry, I mean, yes.
Yeah. So the director pulls you aside,
And
as
the camera fades away, and you hear,
So, is this 100% pleather, or is it like actual, like genuine?
and then we fade into the conversation with Carrie-Ann.
Yeah, it has to be pleather. I'm a vegan.
Oh.
Hey, Carrie-Ann,
Did you notice my shirt? Is that why we're talking right now?
what is your shirt?
It's from the year you started camp.
Yes.
I got it on eBay.
That's why I pulled it. That's why I pulled it aside. Yeah, I
Okay.
love your shirt.
I mean,
and-
like, I don't know for sure it was yours because, like, you would never put your old camp gear on eBay, but like, there is a stain. Do you see it? It's right here, and she like holds up her armpit, and there's like a marinara stain.
How did that get
like,
there?
see, I don't know if you recognize it, but like, I thought it was really authentic.
Yeah, Carrie-Ann, I really need you to win those 60, to win the challenge of the Puzzle Cleric. I think it would be really important to demonstrate that you've learned a lot here at camp and that people who are going to grow up to be camp directors, I think it would be really important to demonstrate. I know it is working together as a team, but ultimately there will be someone who comes out.
Someone always
last.
wins on the team.
Someone
That's what I
always
always
wins on
say.
the team,
Someone
that's
always
right.
wins on the team.
Yeah. So I do need that to be you. And that's very important to me. And if you do it, I'll be very proud of you.
Oh my God. Yes, of course. Thank you for trusting me.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And you can still keep the $60. I just need you to win it.
Okay. Yeah.
Great. Okay, great. Thank you.
Oh my God.
So the great thing about pleather that it also wicks away sweat, unlike regular
Oh
leather.
my god.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have to wash it ever, or is that just something you don't do?
Is this like a teenage boy thing that I need to tell you to wash your clothes? Yes, you should be washing your clothes, even your
okay.
your dusters.
I was confused by the conversation earlier, but yeah, that makes sense.
Your whole vibe gives me the impression that you don't wash your clothes, though.
Okay. Are you guys ready to get started?
Teen girls are so mean. Oh my God. I thought that, but like
Hey, I thought you. Hey, hey, I thought you were cool, man. Don't talk about Phoebe like that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Okay. Well, it's time for me to do my puzzle cleric stuff. So whenever you're ready, go inside and just push yourself into the challenge of the puzzle cleric, and you'll get going. Remember, you're gonna get all 5 keys off of me, and then you'll get to the grand finale really quick. Oh, I forgot to ask. Hey, what is each of your greatest fear?
No. No.
No.
What?
I do need to know what your greatest fear is before you go inside.
Cool. My greatest fear is
Here, I'll give you each a piece of paper, and you can just write it down on there. And he gives each of you a slip of paper and a pencil, and like a golf pencil to write your greatest fear down on.
Phoebe writes kittens.
Carrie-Ann writes winning.
Les writes a world in which supernatural beings aren't real.
Aw, bud.
Great. Okay. I'm going to ask each of you, are those real? Kittens, I'm going to go ahead and say is not real.
Hey, rude.
And it was winning, I'm going to say is not real.
That's right.
Les, was yours real?
Yeah. I mean, like, he loses his purpose that way.
Yeah, supernatural doesn't exist. Okay, you don't have to roll for this. So I'm going to need you guys to manipulate someone. So please roll plus charm.
7.
7 as well.
Okay, both of you got a 7. I'm going to slack both of you something really quickly.
Oh.
Oh, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho.
Eric, I'm loving this character. I'm so excited.
This man is a nightmare.
Nightmare.
He doesn't wash his clothes.
That's not true. That's not true. Great. All right. The puzzle cleric takes the slips of paper away from you and looks at them really quickly and says,
It's really important for the challenge, if you're going to be able to grow as teens, if you're honest about what you're afraid of.
Okay.
Okay.
Carrie
so
holds
no
out
one
her
wants
hand.
to change theirs?
Yes.
Kittens are really scary. They have like very sharp claws and very sharp teeth, and they don't know boundaries yet.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll change it.
You want to change it?
Yes.
Okay.
he gives you another slip of paper.
Carrie-Ann crosses out winning and writes losing camp.
All right. So he takes that.
The camp lights on fire in a Chicago Fire-esque incident.
A cow goes moo, and then the cafetorium bursts into flames. It's like,
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate everybody for being truthful. I will see you inside.
and he pushes his way into the challenge, and you just the squeaking of inflatable plastic.
Against pleather.
Yes, it's against pleather as he pushes his way inside of the inflatable challenge. And Phoebe, I'm going to need you to roll for your premonition.
Shit. I rolled a 5.
Tight. Mark experience.
Yep.
And what does that mean?
That means that on a miss, you get a vision of something bad happening to you, and the keeper holds 3 to be spent 1 for 1 as penalties to rolls you make.
Okay. Phoebe, you immediately flash to another moment as it's in your premonition, and you're on the edge of a cliff, but the cliff is made out of inflatable plastic. And you feel yourself falling, and you're losing your balance, and behind you is just like nothingness behind you. And you're falling, and in front of you, you see Les riding a moose.
What?
And you're falling backwards. And Les is just looking at you while riding a moose.
Charles?
And the moose goes, moo!
And Les is singing, Charles in charge of my fate.
Do you want to reach out? You can reach out.
Oh, I can interact with the premonition?
Yeah, you can interact, yeah.
Wow. I reach out to try to grab a hold of something.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Les riding the moose is like 5 feet in front of you. They're so close to you.
I try to reach out further and further.
And Les says,
I thought you could help yourself.
and then you fall backwards, and you see Les riding the moose just going farther and farther and farther away. And as you're about to hit bottom, you come back.
Oh, man, I don't like premonition, Les.
Phoebe just looks at Les,
Yeah.
like terrified, and then looks back and it's like,
What?
okay,
What happened?
nothing.
Okay.
Do you know Charles?
Is that a camper?
No, never mind.
Okay.
I'm Charles. I have a stick.
Fuck that little kid.
He has 2 sticks.
I'm Charles. I have a stick. I have 2 sticks. I'm like skiing.
Fuck that little kid.
All right. Now the 3 of you, would you like to push into the challenge of the puzzle cleric?
Yes.
Before we do, Les is just going to say, Carrie-Ann, Phoebe, just circle up for a moment. Can we huddle for a second?
Always best friends.
Sure.
Okay. Before we enter this challenge, I just wanted to say, they call like rock climbing like a solo endeavor, but it's really a team sport, and I think it's a good metaphor for just like life and approaching challenges.
Is the team like you and also the rocks in that scenario?
No, it's like your other team members or your team. So like,
Oh, sure.
yeah. So like, even though when one person looks like they're doing the thing, there's always people supporting them with like, carabiners and like water and making sure that they're all okay and support. So like, I just wanted to say, we do this as together. We do this as a team. We prop each other up. We support each other. There's no I in team. You can't win a team sport individually. So I believe in us. Let's go kick this guy's ass.
Yeah, and like, I don't know if I'm gonna win. I don't know who's gonna win. But like, if I win, I'll split that $60 with you guys.
Yeah, I totally will too. But the thing is, I do need to win.
Okay.
So
Oh, so it's
Wait.
not a team sport?
like the team, like one of us has to win, but the one
does
who
that
has to
mean?
win does have to be me. Doesn't mean that I win. It means we won, but I am the one who wins.
No.
Is this, Carrie-Ann, is this like super important to you that you win?
Yeah, it's like a 12 out of 10. And we'll split the money. That's totally fine.
that's
Or like
really
you guys can
high.
have the money even, but like I just I need to do this for like my future.
Did I mishear our good friend here? Did he say like this was like team building and teen building?
It's team
Or-
and teen, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But you
yeah.
still want to win? So this is like a thing that is
Well,
important.
isn't
I mean-
team building, supporting Carrie-Ann in her very important mission?
Thank you.
You know
Doesn't
what?
that make us good team members?
You know what, Phoebe? You're right.
Okay.
I gotta put my ego. Let me take my ego out of my ego box, put it on the ground, and then I'm gonna go up that mountain, baby.
Were you carrying a box full of your ego with
It's
you?
a metaphor. It's
Okay.
a metaphor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because, I've read a book where someone could, take their emotions out of them physically and put them aside. So
That sounds like a good fucking book.
That
Yeah.
sounds
Can I-
really
can I borrow
helpful.
that?
Can we
yeah,
do that?
it's called Jar of Emotions.
I love
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone put your hands in.
Okay.
On 3, say best friends. 1, 2, 3.
Best friends!
Thanks, guys. I love you. Okay, let's go kick some ass.
Anytime now, you can get yourselves in here.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Cool. You hop up there. The ground is bouncy and pliable below you. Everything is made of inflatables. You push some rock'em sock'em bopper things out of the way, and you can wedge yourself in between these walls as you go inside the challenge of the puzzle cleric.
Yay.
The Who Wants to Be a Millionaire theme music just.
All right, so I'm going to send you how this is going to work. I'm going to give a special shout out to Jason Cordova, who wrote this a very long time ago for Dungeon World, because in Monster of the Week, you're not supposed to actually do a puzzle or a labyrinth or a thing like this. Is that there's ways for you to navigate a large area in a different way using a custom move. So I developed that based off of something that this guy wrote a very long time ago when tabletop RPG stuff was just in magazines, and he recently published this, and I thought this was really interesting. Okay. So here is how this is going to work. As you are going to push through, the challenge of the puzzle cleric is going to have different rooms, and you're going to go from room to room. Have you all seen Infinity Train? I know, Julia, you probably have.
Yeah.
But basically, as you go through each room can be a totally different genre or a totally different scenario. But the only condition is that everything is made out of inflatables. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Love it. Like Snowpiercer.
Yes, it's just like Snowpiercer. Yes, I want you to keep that in mind because this is kind of the phenomena for those of you who have phenomena. Thank you, Brandon. Related moves for the mystery technically starting. As you navigate the challenge of the puzzle cleric, choose a leader and have them roll plus sharp. On a 10 plus, describe the next room and how it's all made of inflatables, and the party will then hold 1. If you roll a 12 plus, you get to hold 2. On a 7 to 9, you get to hold 1 and describe the room, but I'm going to introduce a hazard that you need to deal with. If you roll a 10 plus, you just say, this is how we transversed, how we moved through this room, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On a 6 or less, the course will fight back as you deal with the hazard. So it's going to be like a 7 to 9, but it's going to be even harder as I apply some more screws on you. At any time, you may spend 1 hold to come across something valuable or a resource, and you describe the area. You can do this in a room that already exists, or you can do it as you're going into the next room, and it can be a totally different room that has some sort of valuable or resource in it. At any time when you are not immediately doing a puzzle, actually, I'm going to change that. You can do this at any time. The party may spend 1 hold to encounter the puzzle cleric. If you defeat the puzzle cleric and grab a key off of him 5 times, you can reach the finale.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's the group, right? Not individuals?
All of you together. The hold pool is collective, and so are the keys.
Gotcha.
Whatever move you want to do onto the puzzle cleric to grab a key from him, you can.
Okay.
I can reveal more as this goes, and this move will get mooshed and meeshed in different ways, but this is kind of the basis of what we're doing.
Okay. So on a 6 or less, we fail.
No. You are always going to describe the next room.
Okay.
On a 10 plus, you will have no problems, and you get to describe how you kind of just move through it. Whether it's an easy room, if there is a hazard, you just kind of take care of it easy, and you just get to describe that.
And if we get 12 plus, we just get a extra bonus.
You get 2 points, right?
Yeah.
On a 7 to 9, you still get 1, but there will be a hazard that you will have to deal with that I will describe as you describe the room. On a 6 or less, the hazard is going to actively fight you as you try to do it.
Okay.
Great.
And then you can use those holds to come across something valuable or a resource, or you can use the hold to run into the puzzle cleric at any time to try to attack him and grab a key off of him.
Okay.
Love it.
Okay?
Who has the highest sharp? I'm just one.
It doesn't matter because I think Carrie-Ann is the leader. So
I don't have to be the leader as long as I'm the one that crosses the finish line, baby.
Yeah, that's fine.
fair. That's fair.
I have a +2.
I think you should lead.
I have +1.
Great.
Or one of you should lead.
I mean, let's see how it goes, and then I want to give everyone else opportunities to also describe the rooms. So
Sure.
I'm going to describe the first room to
Okay,
give you a
great.
sense of what this is, but I will still let you lead.
Excellent.
Oh, Eric, a quick question. With my Occam's broadsword, when you describe the puzzle cleric, do I get +1 forward dealing with it?
You get +1 forward dealing with the puzzle cleric. Yeah, so if you want to use that, you get 1 whenever you want to do something to it. But remember, forward just means you get to use that singularly.
Right. Yeah.
So, Phoebe, well, you can still roll on this, but I will describe the first one.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, 7. Great. So the party currently has 1 in the hold pool. Okay.
Gotcha.
Cool.
So as you push your way through with a inflatable rubbery pop, you look up and you see that there is everything is still inflatable. The ground still gives under your weight and there's a little bit of a bounce to it. But you see that there is a climbing wall that goes straight up. It goes about 20 feet in the air. There are little climbing wall nubbins that are placed inside of it. But of course, they are attached to the climbing wall as they're still made out of inflatable bouncy castle material. You also look up and you hear caw as you see little balloon animal birds flying by.
Cool.
Okay.
The sky has little clouds floating by, but beyond that sky, you see it is also just like blue inflatable sky.
Cool.
How expensive was this thing?
This guy spent a lot of money on something that is used by teens for team building, and that seems interesting.
I mean,
Yeah.
y'all, he has $60 to give away. He's
That's true.
obviously a billionaire.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Also, as you can look up and at the top of the climbing wall, there is a big golden rubbery doorway that is like slightly ajar that leads to the next room.
Okay.
Can we assume that like the nubbins can hold our weight?
Yeah. I think less, especially you can you immediately do like a cursory scramble, and it's that thing when you as a kid you go to a climbing wall, and while you're waiting for the teens to attach yourself to the belay, one of the kids just kind of climbs up 6 feet, and you're like, you shouldn't do that yet, just to test it out. You definitely do that, and you just kind of scramble up, and they definitely hold your weight. Yeah.
Cool. Going forward, can we assume that the things that are in the rooms have the physical properties of the things that they look at, or should we not assume that?
In general, yes, but
You know, the thing about puzzles is that there are tricks and treats everywhere.
Cool.
Give me a key.
Where are you?
do you actually want that?
Yeah, I'm gonna yell that.
Okay. So.
All right, here we go.
And from the top of the climbing wall, you see just the bottom of his size 12 boots just falling from above. And as he lands with a boing, 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 and the puzzle cleric is now standing in front of you.
Do we just have to ask for it? Is that
Yeah.
the trick?
I mean, I'll show up whenever you want. What's up? Do you have a question?
No, I want a key.
I take the key.
Go on.
How do?
How?
I snatch fast while he's talking to Phoebe.
You snatch fast. All right.
I'm going to use my no limits. I'm going to push my physical
Damn.
body past
Already?
its limits. Well, there's no limit on it. There's no limit on the no limits.
Okay.
You just have to roll well.
Yeah, but I just want to move real fast.
Okay. What does that look like? If you're doing something that's supernatural in terms of how you're pushing your body, how are you going to grab a key off of him?
Yeah, so I think Les spots an opportunity, and it's kind of comedically ironic because Les is sort of a slow moving kind of guy, But as the puzzle cleric is talking to Phoebe, he spies an opportunity, and he just sort of juts out his hands, grabs the key, and does a barrel roll off to the side, or attempts to at least.
Cool. I like how we've established this before, that your Les's only 2 speeds are walking through the woods and sprinting unnaturally.
Yeah, it's like his body uses all the glucose in it immediately.
Hell yeah. All right, yeah. Why don't you roll on it? This is plus weird for you.
So I rolled a 5 plus 2 for my weird, which is 7, and then I believe I have to use my +1 going forward. on that roll?
From your Occam's broadsword.
Sword, right. So that gives me an 8.
Okay, cool.
So I do it, but I choose one consequence. I suffer 1 harm, take -1 forward, or I need to rest right now.
Just gonna take a quick nap, guys.
I'll meet you guys outside.
Yeah, what would you like?
I'll take that -1 forward.
Okay, cool.
I think that's fun.
Can we all just grab keys in this one room? So, like, the first room, we all have 3 keys. That would be fun as hell. I'm gonna say Eric's gonna tell me no.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. No,
that's
you
fair.
can't. No, you can't do
Good
that.
thought.
Because it's each individual. The key.
Wrap it up.
It's supposed to be for each encounter. Yeah, Les, I think you get your hand inside of the duster and you're able to grab one of the keys. But as you pull your hand out, you feel your fingers get laced together, and you look down, and all of your fingers are stuck in Chinese finger traps.
Be like, so I'm going to tell you right now that the puzzle for that is not that you put your fingers together. There's another thing involved with that. So that was good. You did catch me off guard. You could keep the key.
As you have it like smushed in between your fingers, even as they're trapped. So you
Keep the key. That's fine.
Okay.
I bet the answer is teamwork.
Yeah.
I bet the answer's like a knife or a saw.
Phoebe goes, I have a knife.
I mean, I can give you a clue. Would you like a clue?
Sure.
he gestures towards the boxes that are affixed on his arm.
Yeah, you just need to trade me something and I can give you a clue. It's an equal trade as determined by the puzzle god, by the Eldritch Puzzle God. But the Eldritch Puzzle God is fair and wants teens to grow and learn things. So whatever you have to offer, I'm sure we can come up with a trade. That's just what I got. That's what I wanted to come and say. But you did get me and you take a key off of me. That was pretty good.
Do you want like a half-eaten bag of chocolate chips? Because we do have that.
I will check with the Eldritch Puzzle God, but I'm going to go ahead and say probably not.
Well,
thank
that
God.
sucks.
Do you want a handkerchief from Camp Die in the 90s? Because I got that.
No, I already have one of those from going to Camp Die in the 90s.
And he pulls he pulls it out of his tank top pocket, and he has a bandana from like 1992.
From 1892.
Yeah, from 1892. From whatever year, he has a very old bandana that he uses to mop his brow.
Whoa, I didn't see that coming. Do you want some of my pocket almonds?
I'm going to need you guys to stop offering things to the puzzle god.
You said you wanted to trade.
I'm saying when you're ready for a clue, we can come to a trade. You can't just keep giving me things.
We're not giving them to you. We're offering them to you.
We're negotiating like adults at a job.
We can
I want a bonus.
You should pay me as much as less.
we can give you like a bank. I can offer you $20 before I have it.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
that's good, Les. That's interest.
But when I said 20, I meant 1.
I feel like you guys aren't taking this seriously, so I'm going to go.
As he like, gets the momentum under him and bounces up and gets like halfway up the rock climbing wall and just scampers up and be like,
I'll see you again when you need me. Just holler.
Okay.
and he pushes his way into the golden balloon door.
Eric, does that mean that we have used our 1 hold then?
Correct.
Now?
You have used your 1 hold, so you're back to 0, but you do have 1 key.
Lovely.
But you can only roll again once you get through this particular hazard.
Sure. Okay, first things first. Best friends. I'm concerned about the inflatable birds. Because
Sure.
I feel like we're going to try to climb up this and then they're going to peck at us and then we'll fall and that'll suck.
Smart.
What if I tried to feed the inflatable birds some of our chocolate chips to distract them?
That's a pretty hefty price to pay. I don't know if it's worth it.
Well, if we all get $20 at the end of this when Carrie-Ann wins, then we
To
can
buy like 2,000 chips.
I know, so many chips.
I am a little worried that chocolate is bad for birds, so how about these almonds instead?
Sure, I mean, they are inflatable, so they probably don't have like actual
No, you're right.
digestive
You're
systems.
Right. All right, go for it. That's definitely tastier than an almond.
Do you both feel comfortable climbing?
I mean,
Yeah.
if I fall, I bounce off a bouncy thing, so it's
Cool, yeah,
probably
that's
okay.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you go last, Les? Give us a boost, and then
Yeah, yeah,
we'll help pull
definitely.
you up over the top.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Well, apparently we can just jump and get halfway up, because that's what the cleric did. So
I know.
Phoebe's gonna pour a handful of chocolate chips out into her hand, and then go caw, and then throw it to the side.
Yes, all of the inflatable birds dive bomb on the chocolate chips and then just start pecking them.
Go. We did it. All right, let's go.
Eric, your bird voice is your best voice.
I want one as a pet. Can I, Eric, just real quick, have Boo talking at a bird?
Boo's not there.
Oh, okay.
But we can cut to Boo at woodworking where he's like, I'm going to make my mom a bird.
Thank you.
I get to use the buzzsaw.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Go. Y'all, it's time to go. Go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, we're going to climb up.
I'm going to say that this is act under pressure.
Great.
Cool.
Is that tough?
That
That
is
is plus
cool.
cool.
Nice. I got an 11.
Very good.
I got a 5.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
Neat. Oh, on a miss, things go to hell. Yeah, dude.
Can I describe how I think this could work?
Yes, please.
So I think if Les is willing to, like, with his hands, like, boost up both Phoebe and Carrie-Ann, like, a little bit up the wall, then I think Carrie-Ann really easily grabs onto one of them because she's very used to swinging down the bunk beds from the top bunk to, like, just do a patrol without anybody noticing at night silently. But
Carrie-Ann is so creepy.
But Phoebe slips, and so Carrie-Ann lunges down with her other arm to grab Phoebe's wrist and help steady her on the wall.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, and you're also, it's pulling on you hard because this is Phoebe's entire weight that is plunging downwards.
Yeah, so I'm going to roll again to help you, Phoebe.
Do it.
Great.
Okay, I got a 7.
Okay.
All right.
So that is a success, but I expose myself to danger. So Phoebe, you get a +2.
Okay. Which means I get up to 7.
Exactly.
Nice.
And then I expose myself to potential danger. So, like, I'm probably much less stable on the wall and could potentially fall.
Yeah, you are holding Phoebe from falling over, but you're both in precarious situations on the climbing wall.
Sure.
It's like the times when you don't have a good foothold and you're just like kind of scrambling around to try to find something.
Yeah.
So both of you are now just holding yourselves up by like one hand on the on the climbing wall.
I think at that point, Les would, his training would kick into gear and he would start sort of coaching the proper paths to get up there.
Nice.
Sure. What does it look like?
I think Les would be like, these are the moments that make us as climbers, so don't panic. It's important not to panic. Just look up and see your paths. Phoebe, your path is this way.
Okay.
Carrie-Ann, your path is this way.
Okay.
Just move one hold at a time, slow and steady.
Okay. I'm gonna say this is manipulate someone because you're helping them and you're not going up and your hands are currently stuck in the finger traps.
All right, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when Les is pointing, he's pointing with both hands.
Yeah.
Like
So-
a seal.
So I'm gonna just tell you to roll plus charm and you're charming another hunter, and we're gonna kind of mush this a little bit, and you get -1 forward for this.
Yeah, you're charming us out of panic. The best kind of manipulation.
So I rolled a 10, plus
Dang.
charm is 11, -1 is 10 again.
Ooh.
10. All right. Hell yes.
Good job, Les.
He's really good at climbing.
I
Yeah.
just flashed forward to Les as like a high school phys ed coach that like really changes your relationship to like your body and the outdoors, and it was really sweet.
Oh,
Both Phoebe and Carrie-Ann, you're holding yourself up, and the only way for you to get up there is for you to like pull yourself up from like the ledge you're on and like literally like fling yourself up to a more stable position. It would be a scary thing for you to do, even though it's definitely the thing that you need to do.
Yeah.
So if you two do that, you get, because Les rolled a 10, you get to mark experience and you get +1 forward to what you're going to do.
Oh, hell
Nice.
yeah.
okay.
Should we roll again to act under pressure?
Yeah, Brandon, can you coach them through this move?
Yeah. So Les says, all right, you both pick up 2 D6s. Just kidding.
I'm just laughing, not on the microphone. You just can't hear it.
Les says, all right, what you want to remember is that you're not actually putting weight on your hands. You want to put all your weight on your actual feet so you have a stable position. Now, when you move to the next hold, keep your other hand planted firm, keep your feet planted firm, and then only move your feet when you have a good grip on your 2 hands.
Okay.
Okay. Phoebe, ready on 3,
1,
2.
3.
All right, both of you act under pressure.
Oh, hell yeah, dog. I got a 10. Do I add anything to that?
Yeah, you add +1.
Great, 11.
9 + 1 is a 10.
Yeah,
Hell
we
yeah.
doing it.
All right, so both of you mark experience because you did what Les wanted.
Yay.
Thank you.
Phoebe, I'm going to give you -2 from your premonition move.
Okay.
So I'm going to drop that down to a 9. So it's going to be a mixed success. And I'm going to give you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay.
Okay.
Phoebe, you trusted what Les wanted you to do. What is the worst outcome?
All right, Eric, let me posit something to you.
Okay, yeah.
The chocolate chips fall out of her back pocket.
No, it's going to have to be
Spill
more.
all
It's gonna
over
be
the
have to be more than
floor.
that. All right, Phoebe, I'm going to give you a choice.
Okay.
This is your hard choice that I'm going to make you do.
Okay.
You are afraid to do this, and you are also not sure if Les is going to give you the correct advice. So, I will give you 2 choices. You are worried you are going to fall, and you can slip, and hopefully Les will grab you, or maybe it won't be so bad. Or you can use your magic and the power of nature to dig into the wall and to make sure that you don't fall because you think that this is a little bit too precarious of a move. And I think that you might make it harder to climb up for whoever's behind you.
Sure.
So that's your hard choice.
Use magic, use magic, use magic.
Oh, I like that the options are like trust less or make things harder for less.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a hard decision.
Picture the moose saying, "Show them you are the chosen one."
I agree, but also I think the premonition has kind of spooked Phoebe a little bit. And I think that, oh God, all Phoebe can think about is the image of like reaching out for Les and Les not trying to help her. And I think Phoebe almost wants to test that and see like if that will be an actual thing that happens. And I think Phoebe slips and falls backwards.
Hell yeah. All right. Phoebe, you're falling. Les, you're in a very good spot to grab her. What do you do?
I'm going to rush over there, maybe use my no limits and try to catch her.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, what does this look like? No limits grabbing someone.
It's a speed boost again, but it's like so dramatic, Eric. Like imagine it like so dramatic.
Just like so dramatic? It's in slow motion?
Eric,
Yeah.
have you ever seen the film Twilight? Where he's running through the woods.
Les sparkles in the sun?
He's sparkling, baby.
Les has an Audi?
So I rolled a 7 plus 2, which is 9.
Nice.
So that means I do it, but I choose one consequence, suffer -1 harm, take -1 forward, or I need to rest. So I think I'll probably just take 1 harm.
Cool. All right, take the harm.
Phoebe elbows you in the face.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. A slow motion ends with Phoebe's elbows just fully going into your nose. You have hurt nose, one arm.
So I think what happens is Les dashes over, grabs Phoebe out of the air, and they're like, they sit there for a second, and it's like, oh my God, Phoebe, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm totally okay. And then under her breath, she's like, I knew you wouldn't drown me.
And then Les realizes the situation that's actually in front of him, and he goes, ah! And drops me.
Also, your nose might be broken and you are bleeding from the nose.
Whoops. Uh-oh.
Oopsie doodle.
Hey, one of the harm moves is intense pain. So I'm giving you broken nose.
Damn, broken nose? All right.
It'll probably make
Yeah,
him look
Morgan
more
does.
rugged. It's fine.
That's true. And like it still looks cool. Like you have like the bloody the tissues you stuffed up there are bloody and it looks neat.
Well, Eric, everyone knows, and Les would know this, that for a bloody nose, you want to pinch. You got to apply pressure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you put a splint on your nose?
Yeah, I put like an anti-breathe right strip.
You take a stick
Pinched it together.
You take a stick out of your pocket and tape it to your nose.
Clothespin.
Oh, you know what? Actually, what I would love to do is I would love to use magic in order to heal 1 harm.
Ooh.
Okay. Phoebe, what does this look like what is Les seeing you do?
So I think Phoebe is like, oh no, your nose is bleeding. Oh God. And then reaches over and like kind of, like Les says, pinches it because all of the CITs had to go through the same kind of first aid training.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to pinch it and there's like a little spark of the icy blue electric energy that hops onto Les's face.
So I think, though, what happens is when Les immediately sees that blue spark, he basically panics and like backs away as quick as he can and yells like, stop! And does that manipulate maybe?
No, you can just do that. That's fine.
Okay. Why?
I think the I think the bloody nose looks cool on me. It's a good look. We should get going, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at the top, so I can just tell you where to go. I just do what I did. So that worked. So
We should absolutely just do what Carrie-Ann did. Yeah, that makes sense.
Carrie-Ann say just do what I did is the most Carrie-Ann ass thing I've ever.
you're welcome.
Damn, I even rolled good, Brandon. Fuck.
Hell yeah. I think both of you, after with Les, you can definitely do this, and Phoebe giving another try, you guys can just scramble up there.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Cool.
Tight. We need to get Les's fingers out of the...
Yeah.
Oh, I
The
was gonna
trap.
say, could I try to? Thank you for reminding me. Could I try to like put the like corner or the middle of the Chinese finger traps on a finger hold and sort of like put my body weight on them and see if it'll like snap in the middle?
Oh, yeah, they won't because these are not rocks. They're inflatables. But I think that as you make it to the top, they just disappear.
Oh, great. Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Oh.
I just use this as like a you hold.
Little
As
bunny
like
Yeah,
a-
exactly.
Yeah.
You're pulling yourself up like by the and you're using that as a hold.
Yeah.
Was the puzzle, did you have to solve it by like accomplishment, self-esteem, and friendship?
No, I think it was just like the guy just wanted to like fuck with me. So
Oh.
like, yeah,
Oh.
he was just like the prank was over.
Yeah, weirdly, my self-esteem is not feeling super great right now. So...
No, Phoebe. You're the
It's
best.
okay.
You're my best friend. In addition to Les, both of you best friends. Do you want an almond?
Phoebe, like, starts crying a little bit, but then it's like, okay. Okay.
You know what, Phoebe? I think you should walk first into the next room because whatever is there will be behind you, ready to deal with it.
Okay.
I love that it's inspirational, but it's also like you walk first into the buzzsaw.
Yeah.
Both. Both are true.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, you three push through the golden door and you go to the next room.
Of the challenge of the puzzle cleric.
Ooh.